What's up, family? Oh my goodness. Okay. Now, what y'all about to see is, wait a minute, hold on. Wait a minute, your girl got to get a little sip. Finish that off. Alright. I'm filming this after the workout, but I did Obi's full body dumbbell workout again. Y'all seen me do it before. I did it again to see, well, not to see, to improve. I'm gonna say this: the workout's still hard. It's still hard, and I still did a few modifications, but I did less modifications than the first time, and I did finish all the rounds. Now that last little is this real life thing. I did a video of that by itself completely. I'm still not to the point where I can do this whole workout and then jump into that. So I'm working on that. But I did finish all 3 rounds of everything. I filmed everything. That's what y'all gonna see next. I tried to really focus on my form. Like for instance, on rows, I have a tendency to not really squeeze real tight in between my shoulder blades and really pull that back and really get that contraction. So I worked on that. The renegade rows, I worked on keeping my ass down. The first time I did this, renegade rows looked terrible. I didn't like that, so I wanted to fix that. Also wanted to fix the little snafus where I messed up and didn't film little sections of footage, so I got all that filmed. I really wanted to work on the squats, focusing on squeezing my glutes, really squeezing, actually focusing on squeezing the glute to get out of the squat instead of using the quad to get out of the squat. I think that's going to fix a lot of problems that I was even having in the gym as far as my knees and stuff like that. Here lately, this has been a more recent thing. It's like my glutes are kind of asleep. But they waking up, they getting better. I don't remember having that before. I remember my glutes being, you know, it was something I could easily activate and focus on. Now I have to really focus. So working on that, really working on squeezing, like I said, squeezing the glute to come out of the squat. You're going to use your quads regardless, but really focusing on using the glutes to come out the squat. Squeezing the glutes at the top. Not, I'm working on at the top, coming up, contracting really hard at the top, but not taking the tension off the muscle, so not locking my knees out. You want to stay with your knees slightly bent, and well, at least for me, I want to stay with my knees slightly bent and really focus on contracting at the top, almost like I'm pushing my feet into the floor from not locking my knees out. So really working on that, just working on cleaning up technique, really working on tempo. Toward the end of the workout, my tempos kind of fell off. I was more tired, but I really wanted to finish the workout this time. Then next time, really focus on keeping those tempos really consistent throughout the whole workout. Let me tell you something. I'm working with the 3 different size dumbbells. When you see me doing the first stuff, it's most of it's 25-pound dumbbells. The front squats, the RDLs, Romanian deadlifts, all that stuff, 25-pound dumbbells. The sumo squat, that's a 40-pound dumbbell. The lateral raises and bicep curls, those are 15-pound dumbbells. And I actually probably could do 20s, but I really want to focus on the form and the contraction of the muscle. And when you really focus on that, really squeezing, and then on the eccentric part of the rep, really focus on going down slow. And it's hard to do, but in your mind you have to count real slow, or even out loud. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. You would be surprised at how crazy that makes it. Toward the end, you just want to just like rep, because repping it out is easy. I see people doing it all the time, repping it out, and it's funny because if you walk up to them and you like, hey, do that same thing, but do it half as fast as you're doing it now. So basically, slow it down by half and do the same amount of reps. You'll find they can't hardly do it, and it's real hard. And they'll be shaking at the same weight. You know what I'm saying? So don't always think that weight is everything. It's just like if you ever watch Kai Green, and I know a lot of y'all gonna say, oh, but he's on steroids. That's true, But there was a point in time in his career when he was not on steroids and he still wasn't using heavy weight. If you ever watch Kai curl, Kai will barbell curl. If I had to guess, that's 35 pounds or 40, maybe 45 pounds. Like, because it's a short bar, but then he got like 10-pound plates on each side. At the most, I've never seen him barbell curl more than 50 to 60 pounds. And look at his biceps. If you ever see him use dumbbells, most of the time he's using 15s and 20s. And look at him. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll never see Kai squat like a ridiculous amount of weight. Like if you ever, what does he always talk about? He always talks about mind-muscle connection. And really, if you really, these mosquitoes wearing me out, I gotta hurry up. Because I got on bug repellent and the mosquitoes still like tearing me up. If you really just listen to him, he always talk about mind-muscle control. If you listen to Obi, he always talking about tempo and really squeezing and connecting with the muscle. Y'all do that. Do that in lieu of a whole lot of weight. You know what I'm saying? I do think that sometimes, depending on your genetics and your body, I think that sometimes using heavy weight too much can tear you up. But also keep in mind, a lot of that got to do with how you live too. How you eat. If you eat a lot of stuff that causes a lot of inflammation, well, your joints aren't going to like you. They're not going to like you. Your joints aren't going to like you. Your bones aren't going to like you. Your connective tissue is not going to like you because you're eating a lot of stuff that causes a lot of inflammation. You know, all that kind of stuff. So keep that in mind too. But I do think, especially at times when you can't go to the gym, whatever the case may be, or maybe you ain't got a lot of weight, you still can get just as much work in. You know what I'm saying? Play with rep ranges. Play with tempo. I'm telling you that tempo. Slow that tempo down and watch. Pause squats. Take the weight way down. Do a 3-second eccentric down. 2-second pause in the hole. And a 3-second back up. Do that for 15 reps at a moderate weight. Maybe even a light weight. It just depends. Watch how wore out you're gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So play with those things. That's what I've been doing a lot of here lately, and I'm gonna be real with you. I have gained some strength. Like I can just tell, just even when I'm doing just everyday, day-to-day type things, I can just tell, just little strength gains that I done got here and there, just from doing that. Just a second workout, this second go around. You know what I'm saying? Just how much better my endurance is, and moving my body weight. Another thing I got to work on them push-ups. Y'all don't laugh at my push-ups, man. You know what's crazy? When I was in high school, I was on an armed drill team, meaning we spun rifles, and we didn't spin fake rifles. There are some schools that spun fake rifles. We spun real rifles, the kind that shoot. So they are heavier. They're 12.5 pounds. And you got to spin them suckers way up over your head and everything. At full speed, in close quarters. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to really be on it, and we used to get in trouble a lot. And our battalion used to get in trouble a lot. Like, we do stupid stuff. And what do you do when you get in trouble in ROTC? Push up. Now, there used to be a time I could rep out 50 to 75 push-ups easy. And I'm talking strict form. I have let my push-up game go down so much. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like we used to get in trouble. We used to like play games and see how we could make the push-ups harder. You know what I'm saying? Then that's when we got introduced to 8-count push-ups. 8-count push-ups are the devil, but if you want to get in some serious shape, do you some 8 counts. Do you some 8 counts, man. 8 counts. If you don't know what that is, it's a dude on YouTube, Iron Wolf or something. I think he a Marine. You gotta see him do them 8 counts. And he can do so many of them perfect form like he ain't even tired. That is a warrior. He is a warrior for real. Shout out to Iron Wolf, man. Anybody who watch him, Iron Wolf is the legit. The mountain climbers, all that stuff he be doing. Doing all those reps. Form never fails. Form never fails. That dude must have a mentality, like his mental game. You got to understand how strong somebody's mental game got to be. Because that's really what form is. When your body is telling you no, your mind has to tell it no. Do what I tell you to do. I don't care about the pain. I don't care about the shaking. I don't care about the sweating. I don't care about none of that. Your mind has to tell your body to do it, and you do it. Feel what I'm saying? So for everybody out there, and that's really what times like this test us on, you know, test us on our mental stability, makes us work on the mental. So work on the mental, y'all. It's just as powerful. It's more powerful than your muscles. For instance, how you think people go out here and sculpt their body to look exactly how they want it to look? Mental. They see how they want it to look in their mind, and then they say, well, what do I got to do that? And then once they connect with what they got to do it, they go do it. You feel what I'm saying? So you can't always just be talking about it. You got to go be about it, get after it. So, you know what I'm saying? I didn't keep y'all too long. It's 10 minutes already. Enjoy the workout, man. I enjoyed it. I'm enjoying the progress that I'm seeing. I'm just going to keep on pushing. Just got to keep rolling through it. All right, y'all, man. Enjoy the workout.